football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Defense not pressing this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. As the tight end flexes out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback still with the football. Lights off the defender. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. You make the stop, but that gain is enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
They're going to the air on the first play. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down is past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here we go on fourth down. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete. It's second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. As the first down is still going. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes off in a bootleg. Makes a quick catch. That's a solid gain in the middle of the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quick throw. The catch is made. Touchdown, Gators, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Caught quickly. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's complete with a shovel pass. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense at taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now second and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught, completion. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Ball handed off. The game moves the ball to the 34. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But
now here he goes. Past the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The senior with excellent work after the catch. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. They mix it up with a run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, and time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Brinkley behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's caught. It's Brown. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. And this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking aligned, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Webb. He's brought down by an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had
tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking to throw it on first down. Breaks free. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Jet sweep. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down by a solid gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Gators with first and 10 here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, first and goal. Can they punch it in? Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack on first down. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Well, near the sticks. It's Green. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tries a good throw. They tackle him, but the Dean moves the ball to the 36. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, This one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. All comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game, and they make something happen right now. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Let's reel in. It's Graham. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Breaks free. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? He'll hand it off. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Going after, not quite through. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the round, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.